Hey, what's up, guys? Let's go ahead and take a behind the scenes look at the systems that are going to help you guys fit this weight loss journey into your life, right? Because what we're trying to do, guys, is it's a forever game we're talking about here. It's not just something that we're going to do for 3 months and stop altogether. If that's the case, then you'd failed. You had went back to your old habits, your old patterns, and ultimately you're going to gain your weight back. And so we don't want that, right? We also want to be able to fit this into your life. So therefore, you don't miss out on things like your son's baseball game or your daughter's graduation or other important events in your life. So this is going to be the plating system that works really well for everyone that jumps into this program. This is going to help build fundamentals. It's going to build an education around your food. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with a 500-calorie breakfast. Depending on if your body disagrees with carbs or not, we're going to go ahead and make sure that we lay out the exact framework for you that agrees with your body. So 500-calorie breakfast. Then we're going to have a lunch that's broken into protein, carbs, and vegetables. 200-calorie carb, 200-calorie protein, and 150 calories worth of vegetables. As you can see, lunch and dinner are the same. So you're actually going to be able to swap out different meats, different vegetables, and different carbs, so therefore you avoid boredom around your eating. We're then going to make sure that we have a 200-calorie snack. That's going to be a healthy snack, mostly with protein. And we're also going to have a protein shake after you work out. To make this super easy, I actually give you guys options, okay, for smoothies, or again, depending on if you guys are having a high fat and high protein breakfast. If your body doesn't like carbs, we'll go ahead and give you those as well. Then we're going to go ahead and break down the actual plate. So between your carbs, your protein, and your vegetables, I actually give you the exact weights. So we're actually going to be able to show you guys how to meal prep correctly, as well as use a food scale. So therefore, you're actually building the education around your food. So therefore, eventually, after you're done with this program, you have all the tools to be able to continue this for a lifetime. And also probably teach other people that want to lose weight that come to you from your results as well. So you're going to be able to literally swap out these proteins, which I'll show you guys here in a second. You'll be able to swap out your carbs, and you're also going to be able to swap out your vegetables, okay, to make things taste differently. We're then going to go ahead and also give you marinades, how to make rice taste good, and vegetable recipes as well. 200-calorie snacks. These are going to be the snacks you can choose from here, all protein-based. Here's some whey protein powders that I like that are going to be good options for you, where you're going to have this after your workout. Then we're just kind of go into the nitty-gritty, talk about how to prep meat, make a perfect steak. We'll give you marinades, and then we'll also give you some vegetable recipes at the end there. So therefore, you can make things taste good. Now, what does that look like in a more organized way? You can see here we have a client, Daryl, which we actually gave him go-to meals. So all we did is we took that plating system and then we created menu 1, menu 2, menu 3, all the way to menu 4, where he then can actually confidently swap out these meals each week. Okay, which then actually then reduces boredom, but also gives him an education around his food because he's responsible to prep this. Okay, so to prep food, what I'm a fan of is actually batch cooking your protein. So as you can see on Daryl's food template, okay, you can see that in menu 1, he likes ground beef and he also likes chicken. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we're going to go ahead and make 4 servings of his ground beef and 4 servings of his chicken, which is actually then going to get him up to Thursday night, where he can go back in his menus and see if he got tired of eating chicken and beef. He can then go to menu 2 here and then look at ground turkey or cod, which he can then actually make 3 servings of each, which then gets him back up to Sunday, where he can go back into his menus and choose which menu he wants to prep next. The reason why we're batch cooking your protein is simply because you can use microwavable carbs and microwavable vegetables to save your time. So literally, you're only spending about 2 hours a week in the kitchen. Guys, 2 hours. So for anyone that's saying, I don't have time, that's BS, because we have a system that's going to be able to mitigate that. And also, you're going to be able to take control of your life. And you're also going to be able to then actually have time for important things as well. Okay. To make sure we're keeping you guys accountable, this is my red flag system. Okay, so as you guys can see, you guys are responsible to track boxes, to tick your boxes each day. And simply, these 5 things, your calories, protein, workout, water, and steps, this should be 10,000 steps. As long as you do these guys 80% consistent over time, you're going to lose weight. And that's a guaranteed fact. And so when I see you guys not adhering to checking off your boxes, I then actually can go into Voxer, which is our walkie-talkie system here, where I'm giving you guys daily accountability. And I can say, hey, Daryl, what's going on here? I noticed that you're struggling getting your calories, your protein, your water, or your steps in. And well, then I can actually then go back and say, hey, this is the systems that I found people in your current struggle. This is the solution that I'm going to be able to give you. So therefore, you can get back to taking your boxes so we can get all 5, because we're looking for 80% consistency, right? So generally, this is how the coaching process works. We're going to go ahead and get your plating system all squared away. We're going to go ahead and break down menus. We're going to go ahead and send you a grocery list for those menus. And then we're also then going to keep you guys accountable daily based on when you're taking the 5 boxes that are proven to lose weight.